March mighty warriors into the field. The wood is your sword and your faith their shield. Well, hey, Motor Warriors. I am just outside of Columbus, Nebraska, and I used my little Jeannie tent there for changing clothes. And I got my thing airing out a little bit because I'm going to fold that up. I only spent the night. I'm going to go down the road a ways to, you know, check out a different free campsite. But this is free. And it's pretty peaceful and quiet. There is a main road that goes just like right. That road is a main road, and down to the right there's another main road. And sometimes when people go by with loud bikes or loud cars, you can hear it pretty good. But otherwise, it's fine. Nice and peaceful and quiet. Nice trails to walk. There's stuff for the kids. It's pretty cool. But that lake right there kind of goes around like that over to the. That's actually a road that goes through there, if you can see that. This section is called Lake North. And then on the other section, it's even bigger on the other side of that little road that goes across there. That's called Lake Babcock. And there's a road that starts way down over there somewhere. Sorry, I was working on my bike and jammed up my hand, so I got, you know, spots all over my hand. But the road comes up. You can kind of see the gravel lining, I guess. I don't know if you can see that. But it comes and you can drive along between the two sections of the dividing the lake. I think it's probably a man-made lake. One side, the bigger one, is called Lake Babcock, and the smaller one here is Lake North. And this is where the camping is. Now, this is all free. You can just set up wherever you want. And there's a one of those drop pit toilets. What do they call those things? I forget what they call them. But to me, it's basically just like a little outhouse or whatever. And but down that way where the tree line is back in there, if you can see that, back up inside there, there's a more remote area, and that's on the Beulah Lake side because it's on this side of that road that's over there. But that's kind of more of a wilderness stuff. It's back in their ways. There's nothing to play, you know, there's nowhere for kids to be playing or anything. It's not really part of the park itself. But I got here as it was getting dark, and they say that somebody that was walking by here, they stopped and we were talking, and they said that they like to camp there, but lately the mosquitoes have been really bad. So I'm like, well, good, I'm fine right here then. But anyway, that's what this looks like. There's a couple of people sitting down there. I don't know if there's a tent or not, but I know that last night when I got here, there was a group of people. They were having a campfire there and stuff. There's another porta potty thingy or whatever. They're not porta potties, but you know, the drop toilets or whatever they call them things. But this is where I'm at. And I think I'm going to get on the bike and ride for a few hours and try another free spot. But there's the road. I kind of zoomed here, but it goes down. I don't know if you can, where it goes through, but like goes in there somewhere, and then you can kind of ride across it. So you're riding right between the two sections of the lake or whatever. And it comes across, but it's all one way. I was thinking about last night, I was thinking about going across that today, but when I pulled up last night, I saw it says one way, and I don't feel like going all the way around the lake, going back up towards, you know, Columbus into town, just to get that, you know, ride in to come across that water. It's like not that big of a deal. But anyway, Moto Warriors, I'm gonna go get dressed in my Jeannie tent, because it's hard to put on your clothes in that little tent that's like up to my waist, if that. And the top part is about maybe a little about my waist height, and then the rest of it slopes down. But it was so strong of wind last night that it kind of collapsed part of my tent. But that one is nice to stand up, and if you gotta, you know, change clothes or whatever. But anyway, there you go, Moto Warriors. Remember to live your life with the heart of a Viking warrior. Bye for now.